You're looking at me like I'm supposed to be doing something.
Yeah, you are.
What am I supposed to be doing?
What? You intro. You do the thing.
That thing. We're doing that right now?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Cue the intro. Hello guys, T.L.B.P podcast, also known as T.L.B.P. I'm Victor.
And I'm Adrian.
And we're back at it again with another not vlog. And guys, I just made the best tweet ever.
Also, we're changing the setup yet again.
We changed the setup yet again. It's more like of a one-time thing because it's exam week and, you know, life hits hard. But yeah.
I mean, like, this is the initial setup. The very first setup.
Oh yeah, this is like the very first setup we did initially, yeah.
Yeah, this is the very first setup, so the audio sounds kind of weird. Or it reminds you of something. I can't believe you've been here that long.
Yeah, I know. So, guys, again, about this tweet. I just made... No, listen. I think by far I've made the best tweet ever. Just now. I've just made it. I just posted it. You guys can see how long I posted it. But it talks about sleep.
They won't see it till like a few days from now.
I don't care. It talks about sleep. So, if I've posted more by then, you know, just scroll back.
And just scroll back.
And go see that.
You'll probably post the podcast when this goes up.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, just saying. Just go check out all our socials. Always in the description. So how's your exam week been?
Okay, well, I think we should preface that we're in exam week.
We're definitely in exam week. I think they got that.
Yeah, I've already done 2. How many have you? You've done 3.
I've done 3.
Right. So it's been interesting to say the least. You know, it's stressful.
Yeah.
It's snowing outside, but
yeah.
I don't know. I think it has to do with like the fact I've done this so many times.
Yeah.
I'm kind of used to it at this point.
Yeah, makes sense.
I mean, this would be my 16th time in exam week.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah. Done multiple times. Like just thinking about it makes me feel like, oh my gosh, I need to stop going to school. But I don't know. It's one of those things where like practice, you know, and like the stress of course.
Practice makes perfect. Are you about to say practice makes perfect?
No, the more you do it, the easier it gets. It's one of those things. Like, and you haven't even experienced being in a room surrounded by a bunch of people yet.
Yeah, I know, because I'm doing them online.
Yeah. So once you experience that, it's even worse because you can see the guy in the front of the room, like
staring you down.
No, he's like ready to cry because he has no idea what he's doing.
Oh, that's tough.
You know, like I've been in.
See, I'd be terrified. Like, you know when you
because look, I've done exams where like you're in the gym, right?
Yes.
And this one time, I'll never forget. I was like writing the exam, right? And then I look up at the clock. And I kind of like zoned out for like a good 10 minutes.
I feel like this would be me during the exam. You know when you do something and it almost feels like it's illegal, but it's not illegal?
Yeah.
I feel like I'd be like looking up, like all suspicious like.
Yeah.
But I'm not cheating, and then my instant concern of anxiety would be like, they think I'm cheating right now.
Yeah.
So then I just keep looking up even more like I'm cheating, but I'm not actually cheating. Yeah. So I just look like a weirdo staring.
No, but if you look up, like they have people like walking by and they'll be like, "Yo, like
look down," and I'll be like, "I'm not looking for answers. I'm just straight up paranoid that you guys think I'm going to cheat or something."
It's one of those things, right? Well, also like because of our disability, we have the ability to write in a different room than everybody else. So that'll probably be like, I remember this one time I sat down at a desk in one of those rooms, and so the guy next to me was doing like, I was doing I think a sociology exam, and the guy next to me was doing a math exam, and the guy next to me was doing some kind of law thing. And I'm just sitting there like, we're all just like standing there like, yo, we can stare at each other and it's not gonna make a difference. Like we can out here like straight up cheating.
That's funny.
Because like there's nothing, like there's no correlation. It's like one of those things, and I think it's really funny because of that. But at the same time, like when you're at a computer, though, it's like it's different because like you get your headphones and everything in.
Yeah.
But it's nice.
I mean, oh shoot, that reminds me. Tomorrow's exam is proctored, so I have to have my camera on.
Right, my first exam was proctored. I had to have my camera on and my microphone. Like who does that?
People, professors.
And then my second exam, the prof was like, it's not proctored. It's open book, so you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. Well then.
Yeah.
I don't like testing. I don't test well. That's why I don't like testing.
Yeah, same. I have
like
the same problem.
Ask me about stuff, I can answer you right now.
Yeah.
Like, but if you formulate it into a way where you're trying to trip me up and put pressure on top of that, I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? No, thank you. I'm good. Don't do this to me. I'm fine. I'm okay. Just don't do that to me.
Just don't do that to me. No, I think that oftentimes like the stress and the anxiety gets to you. And like everything.
My biggest issue,
yeah,
is that since I know it's very, very important,
yeah,
my mind goes blank.
Yeah,
and I'm just like,
what am I supposed to do?
What am I supposed to do? I just feel so dumbfounded.
Yeah,
that I lose all the information I had been studying like literally prior for like a week, and then I'm like, what was I doing again? In the middle of my exam. Luckily that didn't happen.
Well, I mean, I've told you how like it's always important to check the back of the exam.
Yeah.
I think I told us during the podcast.
I mean, I can't really check the back of exam because if I just skip to the back of the exam, I can't see the rest of the exam. I know. It just kind of restricts me to the last question.
I know. Like, what is it? No, this guy, during my first exam, I haven't told you this because I was waiting to tell you on the podcast.
Yeah.
During my first exam, this guy, he was like, okay, so we're doing it on like this portal called Brightspace. And when you click the next page, it's like right above the submit test option.
Uh-huh.
So, like, the guy's doing it, right? And he literally did one question. And he hit submit. And then he's like, oh, no.
No, I feel like it's the stupidest thing. I feel like they shouldn't add that.
Like, right below the next page button?
Yeah. But, see, like, the problem is now, I think now it's, like, right beside.
Really?
It's, like, right beside it.
Well, I think it depends on the exam.
Yeah. But, like,
anyway,
for me today,
yeah,
it was right beside it. I almost clicked the button 3 times. I almost like myself.
Yeah, like no, but like so this guy submits it after one question, and he tells the prof like, "How do I get back into it?" He goes, "You can only submit it once." He goes, "Okay, well, I accidentally clicked the wrong button, sir. Like, what am I supposed to do?" And the prof was like, "Okay, you know what?" He's like, "Just wait till the exam's done." He's like, "And I'll reopen it for you." He's like, "Because like there's technical issues." And then this other girl couldn't find it.
Oh, that's tough.
And she's like, no, he's like, it's there. And she's like, no, it's not. And he's like, it's there.
Send screenshots. Not there, sir.
No, yeah. So it's like, it's a whole thing. And it was just funny. Like certain things. And the prof, but for the guy who submitted his exam,
yeah,
the prof was like, there's nothing I can do about, well, everybody else is right. Like, I'd have to reset everybody in order to fix you.
That doesn't make any sense. You can
it's because honestly, I think he doesn't know what he's doing, to be honest. So I wasn't like about to like tell him, hey, you're wrong, or
Yeah.
But also because he had to be proctoring all of us.
I mean, because I get extra time.
Yeah.
So, like, I know you can edit a student's thing, like by individual.
Yeah, yeah.
And like you get like, especially on Brightspace,
like, what is
you get on the timestamp.
So for my prof, my second exam, he's like, so the exam is, what is it? He's like, it was like 90 minutes because he accidentally added the Cal time to everybody else.
Oh,
so Cal is like the people who get extra time during their exams to even out the playing field. And he accidentally he's like, the exam is 60 minutes plus the additional 90 minutes of everybody else.
I know. That's tough.
So it happens. But
yeah, so that's our exam week. Let us know how your guys' exam week is going. You can DM us or you can send us a message on Anchor. Maybe we'll talk about it next week. I don't know. But yeah, so my exam week is the only exam that I've had that has felt like an exam, because I feel like everything I've ever done in my life has been inferior, has been my chemistry exam. That I actually struggled with, and I was surprised.
Yeah, like, I think it's one of those things where like either you know or you don't know. I hate not to say that I hate, but I don't like exams where like they try to throw everything at you all like in one question, and you're like, okay, do I remember how to do this right? And or
like they grab like 2 different units, throw it in one question, and you're like, oh,
I have to match.
This is what we're doing now.
It's like, oh, so I have to suddenly figure out how to do both of them simultaneously now. That's what we're doing.
All right. I see how it is. Okay.
It's one of those things, right? But
I feel like teaching should be taught with the way the test questions are going to be given to you, because like it's almost always like that, where they're like they throw something basically that's new to you, but it's not new to you.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's a test if you've learned it.
Yes, of course.
If you understand the concept, you should be able to do that.
Somewhat, yes.
Yes. Do you know what the problem is?
What?
Is that
you can plug in the same formula like 15 times and you're still getting a negative number?
Yeah.
When the hint was it's a positive number?
Oh, right. I told you about that. How there's like, I was doing this one math test where the hint was like, the prompt was like, please, it's like we had to simplify like some equation.
Yeah.
And the question, the answer prompting was like, I believe all exponents should be positive. And I was like, oh, okay. Does the question, all the exponents are negative? What? Does it again? Still negative? Does it a different way? Still negative. He's like, I think it's just broken. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, am I doing this wrong? And then, like, I submitted it like that anyway. Goes to the, to talk to somebody about it on Discord. Yeah. Like, bro, I had to say problem.
That's tough. I mean, it happens. It definitely does happen.
The prompt just made me waste like 15 minutes trying to figure this out. I'm like, apparently, I don't know how to do this.
Ever. You just never knew how to do it.
I'm just stupid. That's what this is.
Yeah. Honestly, like, I feel like their intention is to make you stupid.
That's like school
like
is.
The whole college is just like, we're set out to make everyone feel stupid, but walk out like they learned something. You walk out of college, I never even needed this education. Well, depending what career you're doing.
In my career,
because like, okay, look, listen.
Honestly, listen to this. In my, so I had this one class where we had to watch a 2-hour video and then answer some questions on it. Mm-hmm. And one of the guys that they interviewed, because like he's a guy in our field already, like working, and he told us how he hired someone with a degree in history, and taking programming.
Okay.
And we're like, and like my follow up was like, okay, that's cool and all, but like, why would you? He's like, I just made sure like I made the questions harder than a typical like interview for like someone who studied this, right?
Yeah.
He's like, because I need to make sure he knows his stuff, and I ended up hiring him because he did know his stuff. And I'm like, funny. Okay, so
you're telling me I don't need this? So I can just start working if I just know my shit.
Yeah, that's essentially what it was, right? But he's like, it also depends like on what you're doing, right? Like what the project at hand is and why they're hiring you. Like if they need you to do something that like most people only learn on the job, then you won't get hired.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it was one of those things, right? So we just had to, and then I had to write up like answers on it and stuff. But it was interesting to say the least. But it was really interesting. A lot of them were like really hit on the fact that you have to be the one to find your own job when school's over. Like no one's gonna hold your hand and like be like, here's a job.
I want it to be like that.
Yeah, that's not how it works. You have to go out there and apply.
Yeah, I know. So what's the point of getting an education if y'all not gonna help me?
Well, like
I mean, like there are services that like colleges do supply.
You know what's crazy in like in some places in Latin America, like if you go to college or to university, the college or the university will have a job for you when it's over. Yeah. Like they will go out and like send out like, hey, are you looking for these people? And then based on like your grades or whatever, they will the companies will contact the college and say like, yeah, we're looking for somebody. And basically when you graduate, you already have a job lined up for you. Yeah. That's what this country needs.
That's definitely what every country needs. I love how you went from like, this is what this country needs, and I'm like, nah.
Specifically this country. That's what this country needs.
I think that's what the world needs. It's crazy. Like there's so much knowledge now that you can even get online. Yeah. Like you almost don't need an education, and like that statement of being like you can't become anything without going to school is almost not true. Yeah, that's basically to the point where we've come out. What is it?
Now. There's a guy who he was a surgeon, or he lied about being a surgeon in the Canadian Armed Forces. Wow. And he was on a boat actually. And the boat was under attack. Yeah. And he was the only like surgeon on the boat, or like he was hired as the head surgeon. Oh. Because he lied, but he went on and he had like a photographic memory. So right before like that happened, he flipped through a surgery book really quickly, and then went into surgery. And apparently all of his surgeries went out like. Came out successfully.
I mean, but that's like hacks.
Yeah, I know, but it was like, apparently it wasn't discovered till like way later that he didn't have a medical education. I was like, that's honestly crazy. This guy was like thrust in it also because he spent like a year on the ship. Yeah. With no problems. Like he was just there hanging out.
Yeah, because there was no action.
Yeah, and then when action finally came, like and push came to shove, he was like. Where's this? Do we have these surgery textbooks on board? Like, I just want to verify something real quick. Starts flipping through it.
That's crazy. I mean, like, if you have a photographic memory, that's already giving you a crazy advantage. Like, over anyone else. Because, like, if it were me, everyone's going to die. everyone was going to die that night. You're
going to go, like, put some pressure on it. It'll be fine.
No, I would have been like, maybe just cauterize that and we'll be good.
Get some alcohol.
You get some guy looking like Rambo grabbing the knife, lighting it. It's like, Okay, there goes cauterize. Y'all good.
Yeah, move on.
Y'all good. Take some painkillers, and he'd be like, his liver's already inflated, and I'm just adding more to it.
There's that scene in Rambo. I think it's the third one where he's like talking with his general, and they're like running. He's like, that looks like a bad wound, and he's like, what are you doing? I'm doing what you told me. He's like, and you told me to ignore pain. Is it working? Really? No, it's not. It's really not. It's not working. I'm in pain, dude. I'm like bleeding out.
I could not be trusted in surgery. I'm sorry. Too shaky. The nerves would get to me. I mean, I got a straight, like, soft hand.
I gotta find the video again. There's this guy on TikTok where he's like, his wife's a surgeon.
Yeah.
You know that, like, that filter that, like, if you move, it blurs whatever it moves?
Yeah.
So he's like, check to see whose hands are steadier.
Yeah.
And, like, so she puts her hand in frame above his.
Yeah.
And then the line starts moving down.
Yeah.
And her hand, like, doesn't move at all. And his, like, you can see, like, little waves on the sides of it twitching. And him just trying to stay as still as possible. And he's like, definitely trust her hands. Because she can stay super still. Like, and I'm like, that's crazy.
I mean, the practice.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's
I mean, because you can think you have still hands, but you still need to, like, practice your stillness.
Practice being still.
Yeah, it's weird.
There's an earthquake, then what do you do? Like, do you ever think about
You just
that?
hope you don't sever anything. No. That's honestly it.
I mean, do you ever...
You just pull out. If there's an earthquake, you just pull out. That's it. It's as simple as that.
What if you're knee deep in it?
What do you mean?
Like, you're like wrist in, like wrist in.
Why would I have wrist in?
Well, I don't know. Like,
if I have my wrist in, it's because I'm pumping someone's heart for them.
I don't know. Like, what if you have to, like, it's like an awkward position where,
where you're trying to take out a lung, so you have someone like wrist hands deep, holding the lung while they're cutting.
Yeah.
Literally just let go. Just let it plop. Just let go, because otherwise you'll just cause more damage.
It's like, these are the thoughts, like, right? What is
like, these are the concerns. What if there's a meteor shower? What if the dinosaurs came back?
What if there's a tsunami?
What if there's the Tyrannosaurus Rex in the main lobby?
What if a volcano erupts?
Okay, then you're all dead.
What if a tornado tears the hospital in half? And
then I guess surgery was just pointless. We're all gonna die anyways. Like, just make sure your insurance is still covered.
These are the questions, right? Like,
yeah.
I'll never forget this.
American problems.
I'll never forget this prop. She's like, there will always be the what ifs.
Yeah. I mean, the what if scenarios are always occurring, you know? I mean, I experience a what if scenario like every 24 hours. Every 24 hours.
Every 24 hours?
What if the world just exploded? What if?
What is it? There's a YouTuber who he does the news. What's his name? Phil?
Yeah.
DeFranco. He has this, many years ago, he was saying how when he was in college, he would lay in bed at night worrying about, listen to this, if a moving black hole would swallow up the earth.
Sounds about right, yeah.
I mean, like, but who thinks about these sorts of things?
Somebody, like Phil DeFranco.
Because there are black holes that can move around.
Yeah.
So he was, like, concerned about this, and I'm like, wow, that's a terrifying thought to have, like, quite honestly, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like, it could happen. Like, you just wake up one morning and we're being sucked to doom, but, you know...
You gotta stop waking up.
Yeah, I know. Like, I should really not wake up tomorrow morning. I should just stay.
Just stay in bed?
No, because then that means I woke up. I should just not wake up.
The eternal sleep?
Nah. It's just death.
It's just death.
It's just death.
It just got worse. It got dark.
Yeah. I apologize to all those who came for a quick laugh. I don't know what came over me. It was really dark. I was in a dark place in that moment. After the exfoliation that occurred.
After the exfoliation.
If you don't know what that is, it's a great comedian who makes that joke. I can't remember his name right now, but credit goes to him. Credit goes to him.
You're quoting?
Yeah, I'm quoting.
After the exfoliation?
Yeah, comedian unknown. I can't remember his name right now.
Anyway. Oh, man.
Yeah. So, that's me.
That's you.
I really don't know what to talk about anymore. Because, like, I haven't even, like, been looking at the news.
I know.
Or, like, literally anything else because I've just been like, okay, study. Fool around for, like, a good hour. And then study.
Well, like, I mean, we've been playing Fortnite intermittently between the studying.
Yeah, so Chapter 3... Yeah. Oh, I gotta tell you, it's a good season. like I feel like a bunch of people just left right now. Everybody who doesn't care about Fortnite just like I'm out here.
I love the chat.
Okay, but to briefly like cover the basis of what I liked the sliding, I like the web shooters, I like the map somewhat, and the FOV needs a little bit of work. Also, the motion blur needs a little bit of work. Also, the shooting speed, the rating of which you shoot with the shotgun needs to be boosted still a little bit more. I feel like the MK7 has been slightly nerfed already, and that's basically all I had. Do you have anything to add?
It's fun.
It's a fun season, yeah.
Like, I just like that you can swing around if you get like Spider-Man's like web shooters.
Honestly, the webbing technique, like my brain is totally not functioning right now. You know when you just have those days when you just can't anymore
because you just wrote an exam.
I know. What was it? The words have left
the web shooters,
not the web shooters.
When you're swinging,
the game function for swinging.
Yeah, the mechanic.
Yes, that's the word. The mechanic actually impressed me.
Yeah,
because it's not gross.
It's not gross.
It's not like, yeah, because like the motion is nice. It's fluid. It's not like those old Spider-Man games.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Those games.
Yeah.
This is actually like good swinging mechanics.
Yeah.
Not as good as like the actual game Spider-Man,
but
it's pretty good.
Yeah. Actually, but yeah, I see what you're saying. It honestly is.
It still is. Like the season didn't just randomly end.
Well, because like the Spider-Man game is quite old now. No. Or PS4 or PS5 or whatever you're playing it on.
You mean Miles?
Yeah,
that's not old.
Anyway, but like in the shelf life of a game.
Okay. Sure.
But the swinging in those games, that's like crazy.
Yeah, I know.
That's like, but then again, that game's like it's designed for like that specific
for that
use case.
Yeah,
as opposed to like when you're
just the fact that they were able to make the web shooters playable.
Yeah,
in the game impressed me.
Yeah,
because I have a laptop that I use that isn't meant for gaming at all.
Yeah, you can do it.
And I can play the game and not like lose frames for using those.
Yeah.
Like I was genuinely impressed by that.
Yeah.
So good job, Epic. You really outdid yourself. Okay, now moving to real topics. Let's talk about how I have no real topics. So the not the Mandalorian. Boba Fett. The trailer came out.
Yeah.
It's coming out December.
Right.
29th.
Right.
You can start streaming then.
Yeah. On Disney Plus.
This is not paid sponsorship. This is not paid sponsorship. But I'm looking forward to that. Really want Mando to come back though, because Grogu, my guy, my G.
But he got taken by Luke.
Shush. I want him back. I want him back. Unless you can supply me with another cute creature, I don't want it. No, I'm kidding. I'm still gonna watch it, and I advise others to watch Mandalorian if you haven't watched it yet, because it's actually pretty good. And if you don't like Star Wars, then what are you doing? But I mean, like you can technically watch it without knowing anything.
Yeah,
and you'd be fine.
Yeah,
it's that good of a show.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd miss like a few things because they make like a reference to like a few different planets and aliens, but that's about it.
Well, like I like how everyone how one guy makes a joke about how Mando's a race. He goes, "It's not a race; it's a creed."
Yeah, I know.
It's like it's one of those things where it's like, oh, okay, and that's like a little tidbit for like all of those in the know and all of those who thought it was like a legitimate race.
Yeah, that was great.
Like they make references like that to help people who don't have no context for it, which is nice, right?
It's just like, what are they?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Because they live with helmets on their faces.
How did they eat? I'm just joking. I think the rule is that they just can't show their face to anyone else. Yeah. I mean, watch it. Yeah. So yeah, that's coming out. Oh, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man
comes out when this comes out.
It comes out when this comes out. I really wanted to go watch that in the theaters. I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to wait for a digital release because
of COVID.
Because of COVID.
It's crazy.
No, not because of COVID. Because of the variants of COVID.
Because of the variants.
Because of the variants of COVID. That's why I'm going to have to
wait.
That's
of course you could like book a whole theater to yourself.
That's not a bad idea. I mean it's gonna cost a lot of money, but like it's not such a bad idea, I must say.
Yeah.
I mean, what if I just tell them I want it at like 1 a.m. where like no one's basically there? Will that make it cheaper?
I don't think so.
I mean, I'll still pay I'll rent out the one theater. How much does it cost to rent out a theater? These are the questions people should be asking.
I don't actually
I feel like these are things people should just know.
People should not just know this. This is not like...
How much does it cost to rent a theater?
Oh, great. He's asking.
I'm asking Google. Group screenings. How much?
I like how he's literally Googling this.
$125? For 20 people?
Really?
Well, according to this website, I don't know if it's reliable. ToDoCanada.ca, you can now rent a Cineplex theater for private movie nights. Want to plan a private movie screening for COVID-19? Can rent the auditorium to yourself. The experience starts at $125, and you can select over 1,000 titles, including current releases, holiday classics, and favorites on the giant screens.
Wow.
That's not actually that expensive.
Yeah, I thought it would be way more expensive than... Bro, we're now renting out a whole theater just so you can watch Spider-Man.
We'll invite 20 of my favorite people.
20 of my favorite people?
Y'all know who you are. And if you don't know, then you probably aren't one.
If you're questioning whether you think you're one of them, you're definitely not.
Watch like my best friend be like, I don't know.
It's like, dude, am I on that list?
Should I rent out a... This is actually crazy. Okay, I'm saving this.
I mean, I think
I'm gonna do it. Watch there just be like a random spike of like private bookings.
Yeah. Because we talked about
it and how cheap it is.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't think that'll happen, but
I really want to do it now.
I think, I guess, I don't actually know. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Like, I'm just so mindful. I thought it was going to be like at least $1,000 for it.
Yeah.
At least. Because I'm renting...
You read the number wrong? It's 1,200.
Let me read this real quick again.
That'd be really funny. You read the number wrong?
No, experience starts at $125.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but it says the experience starts.
So it could be more expensive depending on the movie.
Probably. I don't know. I mean, let's say you're inviting 20 people. They could be like, okay, we're gonna like, I don't know, be like, pay the amount of the ticket that for the new movie or whatever.
Yeah.
For each person.
Yeah.
So then $16 times, no, $17 Canadian.
But if you do it IMAX.
Let's put 17.
Put down 20 if you do IMAX.
Okay, so $20.50 times 20, that's $410.
Yeah.
If you had to pay each person's thing, right?
Yeah. That's not including tax.
And then plus 13%, that's $463.
Yeah. Times the 125. Plus the 125.
Yeah, dang it. Do it. I'm broken.
You're broken? You don't even know what you're doing.
I lost myself for a sec.
Plus 125. You lost yourself?
I lost myself.
Is $588.
$588. And that's still not counting... No, that is counting the 125.
Yeah, what did you think?
Yeah, so you'd spend $1,000.
Yeah.
On a theater. That's still cheap. That's still cheaper than I thought. Bro, like, this is a thing.
Yeah. You're just struck by
I'm struck.
I'm struck.
Like, I'm at a loss for words.
Look, This
is a revelation. No, I'm just joking.
You need to relax.
That's a little too far.
You need to take a step back and just breathe.
But, bro...
Look.
Okay, but let's say I don't take 20 people and I just take 5.
I just take 5.
So let's do $20.50. Well, that's $450. No, $20.50 times 5. That's only $102.
Yeah.
Plus
13%.
Plus. Wait, shouldn't we do the plus 125 and then the 13% because that's not...
Yeah, I guess you technically should.
So technically the last calculation is actually more expensive than what we initially thought. It was probably 600 something.
Yeah.
Okay, so plus 125 plus 13%, $257.
Wow.
But think about it. You get a whole theater
to yourself.
Yeah.
You
can sit wherever you want.
Right.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Bro. And how long do you get it for? Just the extended time of like the movie?
Yeah, probably just the movie in which you want to watch. Like that time.
What if I want to rent it to play a video game?
You could do that.
Just plug myself into the projector.
Yeah, you can actually do that.
Yeah, I know YouTubers have done it. That's why I said it.
Yeah, you can actually do that. I don't know.
So no wonder why YouTubers are like, I rented out a whole theater. Because that sounds great on a title.
Yeah.
And it only costs them like a few $100.
Yeah.
Not even in the thousands range.
Yeah.
What if I wanted to use the biggest...
Imagine playing
What if I wanted to use the biggest theater closest to us?
That would be the VIP one by that soccer field. Yeah. That's VIP. That's also going there. It's like $40 to watch a movie, bro. Shoot. It's not worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It's just go if you can.
But I mean, like you can get like a full-fledged course meal during the film.
No, I know.
Like I know. There are people.
It's a great experience.
There are people who do that. Also, those chairs, the recline is.
It's just amazing.
It changes your life.
I mean, like. Normal theaters are getting into that now.
Yeah,
I mean, not that they've been getting into that now; they have them now.
Yeah,
but
those chairs though, like it's like almost like you're at home. You know, you almost feel like you're at home.
See, because there's a fine line between going to a cinema, and then going to the theaters, and then going to the movie theaters, Because the movie theaters is the VIP.
Yeah.
If you're going to the theaters, you're just going like everythir theater. You know?
It's like
you're going
it's like a park
IMAX.
chair.
Yeah, it's like a park chair. You know what I'm saying? And then if you're going to a cinema, you're like in the ground, with the dirt, with the worms and stuff. But like still, and I don't condone if you go to the cinema. I used to go to the cinema so much, like every Tuesday, because we used to have like a Toonie Tuesday.
Yeah.
If you don't know what a Toonie is, it's $2.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the Americans.
For the Americans.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, that would have been a lot cheaper for the Americans. What is the exchange rate here? USD to CAD. All right, let's do this. So let's go $2. Wow, that would have been like $1.55 for you guys.
Yeah.
Y'all Americans.
Y'all Americans.
Want to send me a toonie? Actually, I think it went up to like $5 now. I think it's like $5 Tuesdays.
I don't know, but it's like they do $5, and it's one of those things where like time and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Because of inflation.
Yeah.
There used to be a $2 Kentucky Fried Chicken meal.
Yeah, I know.
But then it became $5.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Now it's $6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you're just...
It's basically $7.
What was the last time me and you went? We recorded with somebody and then we went to KFC right after.
We went to KFC?
Yeah. Remember we recorded with somebody and then we walked to KFC right after we recorded.
Not with them, right?
No. They left.
They left and then we went to KFC.
No, we walked with
them. We walked them home.
Yeah.
And then... Yeah, we went to KFC. We got the burgers.
No, because we got there was it was like a meal deal, like a box, a box deal where like you got like a salad, you got like a burger, and you got chicken on the side too.
Yeah,
it was it
was a good combo.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't even remember what it's called. Yeah, I just know that
the burger was chicken burger.
Yeah,
because obviously KFC.
I mean, it's like they were gonna put beef in there,
and then they gave you like a leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it's called. Oh, you got fries too?
Yeah. And a drink.
Yeah. I can't remember what that was called.
Man, that was good. That was actually a really good deal. Let's. Should I investigate this right now? Actually, no, I'm not gonna investigate that.
I don't remember, but I remember doing that though.
Yeah. All right. Is it time for us to wrap up?
I don't. Yeah, we can. I mean, short episode. Because we got. It's a stressful week. I don't think anybody's gonna be listening to this. To be honest.
I mean, hopefully.
If anybody listens to this, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you took the precious time that you had. That you should have been. If you're listening to us while studying,
thank you for listening.
Oh, that's the mistake.
That's the mistake because we're very distracting.
Yeah. Distraction.
Just leave it playing in the background.
White noise. I mean, if you need white noise, just hit play at the first episode and just let it go.
And just let it go forever. Just keep going.
I can't remember who was telling me that they did that with our podcast.
Really?
Yeah, someone I know actually did that. They're like, I need some white noise. So they hit play and they're like, and every so often, like I'd zone out and then chime back in.
Yeah.
And you guys would be talking about like something crazy and I'd start laughing and just jump back into my setting. I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
They're like, it's like having someone.
It's like having your friends in the back talking while you're studying.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah. That's what we're trying to be for you guys.
What is it like? And she was saying how she's like, sometimes I wish I could chime in on the conversation because it's like,
because sometimes we say something that you may not agree with, and you're like, no, but you can't do that. So that's why you gotta DM us or message us, send us a quick email or something, maybe we'll talk about it. Maybe you change our mind, that's what life's about, asking questions. Why else do you think I'm going to college?
Keep asking questions. No, wrap up.
All right, guys, this has been Two Latin Brothers Podcast. Everything's always in the description, whether it be up, down, left, or right. Make sure to share with your grandma, share with your rooster, share with your donkey, share with your caribou, share with your elephant. I don't know. I don't really care who you share with. Just share with everybody and everything. Make sure to check out last week's episode if you haven't already, and check out the socials. Go check out that tweet I made out. I didn't forget. Trust me. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Bye.